Hi everyone, it's Judy. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2014. This is my week 18 post-op VSG. My date of surgery was November 27, 2013. My highest weight was 251.1. Day of surgery was 238.4. Last week I came in at 206.8. And this week I had a slight gain of 207.4, which is a gain of 0.6 pounds. I'm not worried about that because of one of two things. Some of you who follow me on Facebook know that I recently went back to the gym, and as of Monday I hired a personal trainer. My first workout, which was Monday, was a complimentary, I guess, workout, and it was quite interesting. It was 30 minutes, and I did tell him that I specifically wanted to do strength training. I can do the cardio on my own, but I wanted to do the strength training so I can get the proper form. And you know, sometimes there's modifications, like if you have bad knees or something like that, something that I could modify, you know, if I can't do it one way, that I could do it another. So yeah, and while I was talking to the trainer, he did mention to me that don't be surprised if you find yourself in a stall or gaining a little bit of weight, because he says while you're strength training, your body will want to hold on to some water, your muscles will. And since you're going to be putting little tears in your muscles, it's going to want to keep that water to help repair. He says, but after a while, you know, your body will get used to it and it won't be holding the water so much. So he says, don't be surprised if you run into a stall or you gain a little bit of weight. He says, you know, it'll all even out in the end. So I'm taking my this was it 0.6 gain. I'm surprised it isn't more, because I've been craving salt this past week. I don't know why, and I know last night, which was Tuesday, I did have some pork rinds, and I know those are kind of high in sodium. But yeah, so 0.6, I'm not really too worried about it. So now I'm doing strength training. Tonight was Wednesday night, so I did go and do my line dancing, so I might be a little red in the face. I work up a sweat, and it takes time to calm down. But it's great cardio, gets my heart pumping, and I'm sweating, and I'm just having a good time. So yeah, so I'm only doing the personal trainer once a week. It is kind of expensive, at least for me it is. For half an hour, it's $25. So it's $100 a month. And yeah, I have to look at it as an investment. So that's what I'm going to do. But he is kind of expensive, but I did like it, and he did mention that we're never going to do the same routine twice. And I don't know, I've heard it, I don't know if anybody else has heard it, that if you keep doing the same routine over and over, your body gets used to it, and therefore it doesn't produce any results. So you always got to shake it up a little bit. So he said that's what we're going to do from the get-go. We are just going to do something different every time. And my session with him was, he had gotten these, I want to call them ropes. They weren't bands because there was no stretch to them. They were ropes with handles, and he hooked them onto the wall. And what he had you do was stretch the ropes all the way back as far, so they were taut, and then you lean your body back as far as you could, so you're like this, almost parallel to the floor, and then you take your own arm muscles and pull yourself up, squeezing your shoulder blades together. So really, in actuality, you're lifting your own weight, which is heavy. But yeah, so I did that 15 times. Then he gave me a 10-pound kettlebell and have me in a stance, and then I squatted and came up and brought the kettlebell up to my chin and squatted. So I did that 15 times, I'm sorry. It was 15 reps. And after the kettlebell, he just gave me a barbell without the weights on the end. He said that's about 10 pounds. And to just bring it up to the chest and then over the head and do that 15 times. So once we did that, we went back to the ropes, did the ropes 15 times, kettlebell 15 times, barbell 15 times, back to the ropes 15 times, kettlebell 15 times, and the barbell 15 times. I was sweating, and I felt it yesterday in my shoulders, in my thighs. Felt it even more today. I don't know why, but yeah. So I don't know what he's going to have for me next week, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. So that's what I've been doing. What else? I'm checking my notes here. The line dancing, I'm loving it. Like I said, my heart rate goes up. It's great cardio. You sweat, you're drinking water, you're having a good time, learning new steps every day or every time you go. And the ones that you do know, you're out there dancing anyway, so it's a blast. I have not heard back from my surgeon yet on that CAT scan that I had done in the emergency room. He was supposed to call me like a week or so ago, and I had not heard back from him. So last week, Tuesday, I called his office, and I was told by his nurse that he was out sick. He had the flu. So, and I haven't called him yet this week. I know Wednesdays are his surgery days. So I'm going to call him tomorrow to see if he took a look at the CAT scan on the hiatal hernia problem that I'm having, and see what he says. Now, yesterday was really kind of freaky because the hiatal hernia problem was kind of giving me a little problem yesterday. I was at my desk, and for breakfast I had cottage cheese with frozen blueberries, and it was a cup. So I was about halfway through the cup, and I started feeling this fullness and like very heavy in the center of the chest, almost like your diaphragm is being pushed out. And then my back started hurting, and I went, oh no, and please, not here, not at work, Lace. So I sat at my desk for a few minutes. I couldn't get comfortable because that's the problem with the back pain, is you can never get into a comfortable spot. So I got up from my desk and I walked to the other side of the building, did that, kind of walked around a little bit trying to hopefully, but every time I walked it was like my diaphragm was pushing out. So I come back to my desk and I sit down, and I'm like, oh, please don't tell me I have to take a half a day off work, no. So I'm sitting there, and it lasted for about 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden I just started feeling better. So my backache started easing up, I was breathing better, I wasn't feeling so bloated, so tight in the chest, and my back was feeling better. So I'm not sure if maybe I ate my cottage cheese too fast, maybe I was maybe my bites were too big. I'm not really sure. But so it happened yesterday. It only lasted maybe 20-25 minutes, so I don't know. You know, this is really freaking me out. I hope I don't have to go in for another surgery. We're kind of hoping that I could wait until maybe a year so I could lose some more weight and be at a healthier spot and then have it done. So I don't know, guys. But I think that's all I had today, was to tell you about my personal trainer and my line dancing, and I think that is it. It's a little after 10 o'clock, so I have to end it for now. And I am watching everybody's videos. I just cannot seem to respond. I mean, I have to usually get on my laptop and I barely use my laptop anymore. So I have to figure out some routine to get into so I can respond to people's videos, because I do watch you guys, I really do. And I do want to respond, but drop my pen. Anyway, that's it. I want to say hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you for watching. I want to say hi to everybody out there who watches my videos. I hope I bring something to the table. And I'll let you know more as I get deeper and deeper into this personal trainer stuff. This is all new for me. He's going to make me accountable, and I'm going to be consistent. And I told him, this is exactly what I told him. When I do this, I want it to go pow-pow. He says, that's called popping. We're going to get you to pop. So, pow-pow. Just wait and see. I'm hoping. Anyway, everybody have a great evening. Have a great week. And I will talk to you next week. Thanks. Believe in yourself and love yourself. Bye.